When it comes to growing, scaling, and positioning your digital marketing agency for growth, stage time is money time. And so if you want to learn more strategies and techniques on really how to leverage stage opportunities, you're going to want to watch this video. I'm a big believer, as you look to grow and scale your agency, you want to try and attract clients to come to you pre-positioned to buy. And I've got this client attraction method that walks through the key strategies, the key initiatives from kind of how you build your authority, how you set up the flow, all the way through to how you set up your funnel to convert those opportunities into scale. But one of the key strategies you can leverage to elevate your authority, to elevate your positioning is speaking. Right? Finding opportunities to be at the front of the stage, to be the one educating, to be the one sharing value, because everyone looks at the person at the front of the stage as the thought leader, as the person that has the answers. And people are willing to pay a premium to do business with the best of the best, to do business with the thought leaders. And so this phrase, stage time is money time, doesn't literally mean you get paid to go speak on stages, right? But what I found is anytime you have an opportunity, especially within your niche, within your vertical, to be on the stage, to be really doing what is a master skill, which is standing in front of an audience and inspiring them, sharing insights with them, that is ultimately going to lead to money in the form of people scheduling in the form of people saying they want to hire your services, in the form of joint venture opportunities. And so you want to be thinking about, how do you find those speaking opportunities? How do you improve your presentation skills? How do you make sure when you do get the opportunity to speak, you're polished, you're professional, your message resonates so that you can have those opportunities that are going to lead to that level of positioning. The other really important thing when it comes to thinking about stages is that it's not just about public speaking at the industry event, right? When it comes to stages, there's other people's stages. There's podcasts, which is a stage. It's a different kind of stage, but it's an audience that you can get out in front of. There's live events, which is the industry conference, the industry mastermind where you can get out and speak. And then there's webinars, right? Putting on your own webinars, putting on webinars for other industry events and groups is another stage that you can present on. And so as you're listening to this video, hopefully the thing that connects is, I need to find opportunities to be on the stage, right? Because stage time is money time. But practically speaking, I'd love for you to just shortlist 3 to 4 podcasts relevant to your industry that you can reach out to, that you could say, hey, I love your podcast. And if you're open to it, I'd love to be on to share this idea or to share this technique. Make a list of those podcasts. Live events. Search for the industry association, the industry group, the industry conferences, the industry trade shows that happen within your industry. There's something to be said for having a trade show booth and for being there live and in person and participating. But if you can find a way to speak at those events, whether that's on the main stage or on a breakout stage, that's a power play. So make a list of those events and conferences that are happening on the national and the local level. I'll tell you, you're probably not going to hit a home run and speak at the national conference on the main stage the first time out. But if you look for the local conference near you in your industry and you say you'd love to do a quick breakout, that's a great way to cut your teeth. That's a great way to build some confidence and to get some pictures of you speaking. Real world example of this, when we started Plumbing and HVAC SEO, initially it was called Click Incorporated. Full service web design hosting, internet marketing company for local businesses. And I knew I wanted to work with some plumbing companies. And so I searched Miami Plumbing Association. And it turns out there's a Miami Plumbing Contractor Association that meets every single month for continuing education. Now, I asked the founder, hey, do you mind if I come out and check this out and kind of see what it's all about? Obviously looking for opportunities to sell. This is not what you might think, right? When I got there, it was a group of about 30 guys around some rickety tables, drinking beer, and somebody at the front doing some level of content, right? This is the Miami Plumbing Contractor Association. Now, I went there. I was able to give a 15-minute talk about internet marketing and paid search. And believe it or not, the president of that association, after the meeting, said, hey, you know what? Why don't you come show me what you guys can do? And he became our first plumbing client from that channel. So you don't have to be looking for massive stages. Look for the stage across the street. Look for the opportunity to rub elbows with your prospects in person. And that gave me some speaking opportunity. It gave me some networks and connections, and ultimately actually led to a client that became a case study that became the genesis of a multiple seven-figure digital marketing agency. So look for those events, national and local. And then webinars, right? You should all be doing the monthly webinar method, which is where you do one webinar to your own list every single month. But when it comes to other people's stages, what are the groups? What are the trainers? What are the organizations that you could say, hey, look, I've got this new strategy on how to leverage local service ads, and I'd love to teach it to your group, right? Look for those opportunities where you can educate. And in some cases, they'll just have you on because they want to add value to the community. Other times they'll have you on and maybe there's a joint venture opportunity where if people sign up for your services, you'll kick back 10 or 15% of the first month payment, right? Find opportunities like these to sharpen your saw, to get out in front of your audience and to develop that positioning within your agency. I've used this play throughout the entire business here at Plumbing and HVAC SEO, and I'm always looking for opportunities where I can get in front of the group within our industry, share value, and create those opportunities that lead to better positioning, lead to client growth. And really, truly, stage time is money time. Whether you paid for that stage time or whether you were invited, either way, it tends to work really, really well. And as we look at our members in the seven-figure agency that have had great growth, that have had great results, they do this, right? And they're constantly seeking opportunities to speak, to position. And the agencies that get those speaking opportunities get a couple of benefits, right? Number one, they're perceived as an expert. But number two, they get clients, right? People come up to them and say, hey, I saw your thing. I'm interested in what you can do. And number three is they find joint venture opportunities, right? When you're at these types of groups and you're giving value, inevitably somebody that has your client is going to come up and be like, I was really impressed. And I think our clients could benefit from learning about what you just shared. Or I think I'd love to introduce you to a couple of people that can leverage your services. And so it's not singular in terms of how this plays. It has multiple benefits that will pay dividends in the growth of your digital marketing agency. So that's the concept. If you got value from this, I just want you to type in the comments. Stage time is money time, because that's the main thing I want to resonate and to stand out for you. If you'd like the full roadmap on kind of the key strategies to grow and scale your digital marketing agency, I've got a free training I'd like to give you access to. You can access that by going to sevenfigureagency.com/roadmap. It's called the Seven-Figure Agency Roadmap Implementation Plan, and it walks you through choosing your niche, putting together your program packaging, all the way through to really how to grow a seven-figure digital marketing agency. So thanks for watching. If you've got any follow-up questions on this, let me know in the comments. If you got value, hit the like button, and I look forward to talking with you again real soon.